That is called the system, or we call it the cycle. If you see me on Facebook Live, do the cycle, do the cycle. Do it twice a month in the beginning, then do it once a month. You have to do the cycle. You have to keep doing the cycle. So, Kyle Siskwick, Ruby Executive, is going to go over the cycle. The simple, he's going to go over it all. And with that, let's bring up Kyle.
Not a yes sir, not a follower. The moan I see remember, I was lightning before the thunder.
All right, there we go. We found the stop button. We taught Jim how to start it but not stop it. Awesome. All right, guys. Wow. That's going to be hard to follow. How much did he pay you to laugh that hard? I'll double it. Okay? That was great. So, yes, we are going to hit the business cycle, guys. I'm really excited about this. I think I'm a good person to talk about this because I did the business for 3 years prior to social media. Okay? So I understand how important this business cycle is and really how it's changed what we do. We were talking with somebody earlier, Trish and I, and a goal, right? It gives us a roadmap, really. And it's nice if that roadmap is a circle, right? That's why they do that for the NASCAR drivers, because those guys aren't very smart. They can only just turn left, all right? So they have the easiest cycle there is. So I wanted to compare old versus new. And the old cycle, okay, was months or years, okay? I'm sorry, weeks or months to actually complete the cycle. So what we would do is we'd bring somebody in, we'd show them a really cool product, okay? And just to give you guys a little background about myself, I started in this business mostly focused on the facial spa. Who knows what the facial spa is? Who's tried the facial spa? All right, look at that. So the facial spa is literally a device that gives a 5-minute facelift. And I went up to Los Angeles after being a financial planner for years, was looking for something different, and I saw a lady get a facelift in 5 minutes, only on half of her face. And she walked out like this. And the guy that gave the facelift said, listen, this side's free, this side's going to cost you. And I said, oh man, that's good right there. I can sell that, okay? So, but it was also just anti-aging. It's what everybody was looking for. It's a great company. And being in finance, I used to trade their stock in the US. Great, solid company, I knew that. So the old way that would take weeks, I would have to teach somebody how to give a facial. You think there's not a lot of men in this business? There's not a lot of men in the facial business, okay? So I also had to teach my wife how to give somebody a facial, which when Mr. Football Player is trying to teach your wife how to give a facial, kind of tough, right, Trish? So that would take weeks, guys, to teach people how to do that. Sometimes it even took months to really teach somebody how to go through that whole process. Then we'd start focusing on other products. We'd start focusing on different things, and everything was spread out. And all of a sudden, Eileen came to us and she said, that whole thing with the toothpaste, the whitening paste that's happening over in the UK, we got to figure it out. And we were like, okay, what do we got to do? Okay, so Trish kind of jumped on it first, and it only took me a few weeks to really start focusing on it and really seeing that the difference was the cycle that we had, okay? So going from months and weeks to get somebody started, get them through the cycle, get them to learn the process, to literally days and even hours, okay? Because how do you get started? How many posts do you do when you get started? Who knows? 3. All right, 3 posts to get started, right? How many hours in between each post are we supposed to do?
24 to 48 hours.
24 to 48. Look at that. You guys should be up here teaching this. Okay, so you can literally do it. And I've seen people, when I say hours, is after their first post, some of you might be this person that calls up their friend and says, what is this that you're doing? I need in on it. Like, I want white sheet. I can build a business right there. Okay, so you can literally start people and teach them how to do it in just a few hours. Okay? Oh. Okay, so this little guy's going to show up when there's something important. All right? So that's to remind me. Sorry. So why is this so important for you guys? We want to focus on why this new cycle is so important. Is the first thing is that it's simple, right? Anybody can do it. It's fast. It works really fast. 3 days, 5 days to go through the cycle. Okay, it's easy. It's very easy. If you have Facebook and are pretty competent on it, and you know how to copy and paste, you can do this business. And there's nothing else. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to give a facial. Okay, you don't have to learn about the biophotonic scanner and age-lock youth and gene expression and anti-aging and all that. It's just Facebook and copy paste. Okay, and then it duplicates. Because if you can teach somebody to do your business, then you have a business in Nu Skin. Okay, and until you can do that, then you're just selling product. So the reason it's simple is because there's one product. Okay, the reason that it's so fast is at 24 to 48 hours. The reason that it's so easy, Facebook, copy paste, and then it duplicates in 3 to 7 days. Really easy, okay? There you go. There's that little star again, that little guy. So the duplication, I love that part of it. Guys, we want to keep it simple, okay? When you first start somebody, it's so important to hold their hand in this business. We kind of can get into this mode where we start somebody and we just kind of toss them in, right? It's like, man, I've been doing this for 4 months and this is so easy, you know? So I just start somebody and I'm just going to throw them right in. Like, just watch the first video. Okay, and then you're on to the next person, right? Just watch the first video. Okay, you're on to the next person. You're doing that. But what we want to focus on and what we've really changed, and some of the leaders came together when we were planning this event, and one of the things we talked about was we really want to focus on starting people slowly and holding their hand through it. Okay, so you want to walk them through each step and make sure that they get the same start that you got, all right? Which is somebody actually taking an interest in you becoming successful, all right? So here's the things that we're always going to do. We're going to do little do's and don'ts, all right? Things that you're always going to do in your posts. Pretty simple here. First thing, make it public. How easy is that? Apparently it's not very easy, is it? So people, it's like, did you make it public? Yeah. No, seriously, did you? Okay? Get 10 comments. Okay? So you want to get 10 comments right away. That's so important. Right? And what we want to do is, we're actually kind of changing it up a little something, is we're focusing on not throwing people right into the messenger group to get those comments really fast, but actually adding their post for them. Saying, okay, let me know when you're actually going to post, and I'll share it for you. Because once you add somebody to the messenger, and their phone starts going, ding, 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 they turn it off to vibrate, and just, right? It's a little bit overwhelming. So make sure not to do that too fast. You want to wait until the second or third post to actually add them to that. Okay, that means that they're interested in the business. They probably made some money. They got an idea of why it's going to go so crazy and everything. Okay, post at a correct time. You want to post when people are actually on Facebook. All right, you don't want to be, when people are in front of your storefront. That's when you want to be selling stuff. You don't want to be out there in the middle of the night posting. All right, be authentic in the business. That was so great. Lauren covered all that. I mean, really, this business is about you guys. It's really about you. And I heard that over and over and over again. And I tried to kind of make my social media, as a guy, had to change it up and do different things. But what I'm finding is just be myself, and that's when the results start to come. Because that's who people know. That's who people like. And that's really who you are. You can't fake that. Last thing, always have fun, of course. I mean, if you're not having fun in the business, you need to take a break, okay? Turn the things off for a second. Get back to remember that you should be having fun in this, okay? We want to never, so always do those. Never say 80-24 on the post. Very simple. Never answer those questions, okay? People are going to ask that question. Never say Nu Skin. We want to build curiosity. This is a huge change for us. It's probably a huge change for you guys, right? Like, how do we know? What's the product? What's the company, right? But the people that are going to ask that are the people that are interested and that are going to buy. The people that aren't going to ask that are going to try to weasel away. They're going to go back on your Facebook profile, and they're going to be looking through your whole 5 years to try to figure out what company you work for and what product you sell. And eventually, they're just going to ask, and they're going to purchase it because they want it, because that's why they went for all that. Okay? We don't want to say the price either. You don't want to post while you're busy. I thought that was really important. So especially when you're doing your first post. Brittany had a great line. She would always ask people, when do you have at least an hour for your first post? Like, you have to make sure, like, you can sit down, maybe no kids. Okay, maybe kids. Definitely no job, all right? Hopefully you're not driving and texting. You want to stay away from that, okay? Because it'll get crazy. You want to make sure that people actually have the time to do it, okay? So here's my star points right here. Boom, 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 boom. And And the last one there is do not post too much. Coral, that's what she got out of that first part, right? Don't post too much, guys. Don't be doing too much, really. If you don't understand this part of the business, ask your upline to really explain it to you and really figure out why we don't post like crazy, why we don't post about a ton of different products all day long, every day, okay? Because if you're not understanding it, you are losing. Like, it's a losing battle to see people posting over and over and over. And I harp on this a little bit because I say it a lot, but it seems to need to be said a little bit more, okay? So you don't want to be posting over and over and over about products. All right? That's nice and slow. Okay, so post number 1. You guys know this. Well, post number 1 is called the wow post. All right, and so with the first, this is your first post. Basically what you want to do to get started, here's how you're going to get somebody started. Is the first thing is you're going to get a free account, right? All right, here's a free account. What we do is we actually send them the URL right to sign up right there. Here's the URL. Here's my code. People do it right on their phone, and they sign up right there. That's how fast it is nowadays. Remember the days of signing up people on a piece of paper, taking it back to your house, thinking about if they're serious or not, maybe taking the 5 minutes to sign them up, right? Maybe you have 20 sign-ups there and nobody's interested in the business. This, people will actually do if they're interested, okay? The next step is to follow directions. That's really important in this. You're going to see there's people out there that don't want to follow directions. They're probably not going to do very well in this business. We were just talking about that. You want to post at the right time, you want to make it public, and then all you got to do is copy paste. Okay? You're on your first post, we got to get it to 10 comments, of course. You want to be replying to those comments with I'll PM you, I'll PM you, I'll PM you. Okay? Hey, how you doing? I'll send you a message, I'll send you a message, I'll send you a message over and over. You don't want to be actually answering their questions on there. Answer the questions in private. Alright? It's just like, I'm not sure who was saying it, but it's like if somebody came up to a store or to a, let's say they're coming up to buy a car, right? And the car salesman was right out in front having a discussion with them or going haggling on price in front of everybody, right? He wouldn't want to do that because he wants to get them into the store and actually have a conversation with them and see what they want, and go from there, all right? So reply on the post, in the messenger, copy paste. Just copy paste, guys. It's in the group. The message that is right there is just copy paste and stick to that. Okay, if you want to change it up a little bit, make sure you change your name. Hi, so-and-so. All right, make it a little bit personal. But don't change up too much because it works. I mean, trust me. When we tell you that these things work, it's because we've made those mistakes. I spent 2 years trying to figure out social media and failing miserably. Okay, this is what actually works. So make sure that you're replying well, and then you're collecting money. Facebook Pay is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's so fast. We can get money from people right away. It pops up right in that message. They don't even have to change the app. They don't have to go into their wallet probably. They just click yes. It's so easy. It's just like what Amazon's doing with Amazon Prime, or iTunes. God, I bought a song on the way here on accident. Like, put your finger there. I'm like, sure. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, here comes a receipt. Okay, we're not that fast, but I think that might get us in a little bit of trouble. So, some of the important things on the post. I like to kind of dig into this. The whole time, I was in sales before this, and I want to figure out what was so important, like what changes, why was this different than what I had been doing in the past. And guys, your first post is so important because the first thing happens is a little bit about you, right? What you do. I'm sorry, it's a little bit about, like in this one, she says, sorry, I'm not sorry. I love my coffee and red wine. Okay? Ashley, is that true? It's true, right? That's her. Okay, we know that. She's your mom. She has to. All right? And so that's quick and relatable. It's not a huge, drawn-out speech about yourself and your history of how long you've brushed your teeth and your whole thing. A lot about you. It's very quick, so people will move on to the next part. The other thing is that it's relatable. All right? A lot of people want to know that they are like you. You don't want to have this story about that people can't relate to. So make it relatable. And then right down here, this is beautiful. I mean, I was talking to one of my social media friends, and they were like, your post is awesome. I'm like, why? I said, it answered every single question right there. No sensitivity, no gluten, no peroxide, all the different things that people could ask. And that's why we can then transfer over to Messenger and make a sale so fast. It's usually just a copy-paste, and they say yes or no, whether they want it or not. All right? And then clean, clear, and easy. This is very important. Sometimes I think that we're getting a little bit bored seeing the same posts over and over and over. right? I'm probably on 8 different messengers, and I get 8 different teams saying, comment on my post, comment on my post, comment on my post, right? And they're all very similar, but that's okay, because you have to remember, if you're keeping it clean and easy like this is what's attractive. This is what works. Is a picture of yourself and 1, 2, maybe 3 before and afters. Okay, 1 or 2. I would say 1 or 2 before and afters is best. And not having a huge collage of a bunch of teeth coming at you is just not fun. Okay, nobody likes that. Like, nobody wants to see that. So make it something that's nice, that's pretty, okay, and attractive. That's for you guys, all right? And then don't add to Messenger until the 2nd or 3rd post, because we were doing it there. So then your second post is your last call post. You want to do this one to get more orders, first of all right? You want to put a deadline on it. People love deadlines. They don't know if they love them, all right, when they're buying stuff. Because everyone goes, it gives the fear of loss, right? Because they're thinking, the prospect of gain is, wow, I could have whiter teeth. Okay, but I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit. Maybe the price will go down. Maybe it'll be there in the future. Maybe I can go to my dentist and get it for cheap or something like that. But then you put this deadline on it, and they're like, oh my God, that's the deadline. I got to buy it right now. So the fear of loss, that's going to get them going. That's one of the great things about this. You're going to be collecting the money right here. Make sure that you're collecting money up front, and then you're making the purchase of your tubes. Then you're going to make your order right here after doing your last call post. So I'm going to make this order at 10 o'clock. Make the order at 10 o'clock. If you can get to 18 tubes plus, you get free shipping. That's important, guys. That knocks down what you're paying. Okay, shipping for 17 tubes, I think is going to be $8. Knock that off. Go for the 18 tubes if you can. Okay. This is so great because one thing that it does is it gives them a second exposure. Lauren hit on all the different exposure rules, right? A lot of times people will see your first post and they'll be like, what is that? Like, okay, it looks cool, but like, is Kyle really selling whitening paste? Like, I didn't think he was doing that. So once they see it again, then it becomes real, all right? So that's just a second exposure, very important. You want to build excitement. Many of you have commented and bought my product, right? And just this one is like, many of you have commented on my product, and that's true, because you at least got 10 comments earlier. So it builds a little bit of excitement, and then we add in the fear of loss there, all right? Woohoo! The OMG post. Who loves the OMG post? I love that, man. I love when I get to see somebody on our team do an OMG post. I mean, this business is about making money. It's about building a team. It really is about changing people's lives. And the OMG post is where, as a leader, and once you start to build your team, you get to see lives change on a daily basis. Every time I see an OMG post, I make sure I'm reading through it. I make sure I'm getting to know that person a little bit better. And their audience is doing that exact same thing. Okay? So this is an example of an OMG post. Okay? It's fun and it's relevant. Right? So this one is pretty quick and easy. OMG, I'm in shock. I'm making money on social media. Right? I had somebody tell me this the other day. Like, that was what they were excited about. It was before they even did their OMG post. It was just in conversation. He was just like, oh my God, I'm making money on social media? Like, that's awesome. Right? So I put it into an OMG post. I stole from him. All right? And are you kidding? All this Facebook time is going to actually pay off? All right? Because of these amazing products and this system and everything like that. Okay? So, no dollar claims. We don't want to make money claims. Oh, I made this much money. You don't want to, there's some companies out there where it's kind of funny, but about like the 28th, 29th of the month, somehow everybody has like $2,000 cash in their hands that they're fanning themselves with. And I'm like, you're just paying your rent money in cash. Don't tell me you made money in business, okay? So we don't want to see that. No money claims, nothing like that. Just relate it to people, Like whether you were able to pay a bill or make some extra money, or if you're just excited because now you have a business. Maybe you're excited because you didn't have to pay $1,000 or $100,000 to start your business. That's OMG, okay? This is also a soft recruiting post. So get ready to teach your people post 1 through 3. This is when you go from just selling toothpaste to actually building a team, building your business, okay? So get ready because you're going to start duplicating that. And you can do that in a total of 72 hours right there. You can start building your team. Make sure that you understand that. All right, this is relatable. Everybody's got Facebook. Everyone's wasting their time on Facebook, right? We might as well make a little bit of money doing it. All smiles, right? We want to be happy. We want to have a good time. Show them we're having a good time. And then we have follow-up, guys. This is something that's so funny to me. Everybody knows this saying. Say it if you know it. The fortune is in the... The fortune is in the... Oh, you guys are Excited about that one, huh? Say it with some passion. The fortune is in the follow-up. All right, so smiles on your faces. You guys don't get it. No, but seriously, get excited about it. The fortune is in the follow-up, guys. You hear it over and over, and everyone's like, yeah, but what if they don't like the toothpaste? You know? Oh, what if they don't like it? Or they would tell me if they liked it. No, the fortune is in the follow-up, guys. What we do is we do a 3-day follow-up. Did you get the post? Or did you get the paste? Okay? To make sure that they got it. And then make sure that you're having them take a before and after picture. It's really important that you stress the before and after pictures for 2 reasons. The first one is it makes you seem credible. You know? If I don't mention a before and after picture, maybe I don't think the product's really going to work. Right? Like, I don't take a before and after picture. You'll notice it. Okay? No, but you really want to mention that. And then it'll be like, oh, it's going to work. And second of all, there's so many people out there that will tell us, well, I don't see a difference after a week. And we say, well, take your after picture. And when they actually take the after picture, it's like a family member losing weight. You don't notice that they lost weight because you saw them every single day. Right? But when they see an old friend, they're like, oh my God, he lost so much weight. Right there. So that's the difference in this before and after picture. So make sure that they're doing that and reach out to them. And then 7 days, how are you liking it? So reach out and ask them how they're liking it. I'd say 99% of people actually like it. A lot of people say great. Some people haven't tried it yet. Some people haven't opened the package yet, right? That's one problem, okay? But use that, like, how are you liking it? And then see their answer, and that's an opportunity to start building your business. You want to focus on this question right here, which is, you know there's a business behind this. It's so much fun, I could show you, okay? And that's what I say, and that's just quick and easy. And it's not, can I show you? It's not, would you like to build a business? You know, it's not, would you like to join my team or anything like that. It's, can I show you? And it's just quick and easy. There's a business behind this. Can I show you? And what that shows them is that you mean business, right? They're going to be loving the product by then, and they might be joining your business if they're in the right spot, in the right time. If they say yes, sign them up and teach them what you just learned. That's the business, guys. Sign the people up and teach them what you just learned. It's so easy to be able to do that. And once we can teach somebody to teach somebody else, then you have a network marketing business, okay? If they say, nah, say, great. Who do you know that might want to try it? Okay? Use that as a referral. Ask them who they know that might want to try it, or ask them to do a referral post. So it'll go something like this. Hey, how did you like the toothpaste? Oh, I loved it. Great. You know there's a business behind this? I can show you how. Okay? They go, no, I'm not really interested. You know, I'm so busy. I just had a baby. I just started a new job. You know, I'm a trust fund kid. I don't really need to work. Whatever it is, okay? For whatever crazy reason that they might not want to do it, then ask them, okay, it's totally fine. Would you mind doing a referral post for me? Okay, and if you sell 1 tube, maybe 2 tubes, I'll send you a free tube. So what that does in sales is we always say you want to ask 2 questions. You want to ask for the big close, right? The first thing, which is, do you want to do the business? And they say no. When someone says no to you one time, they're probably going to say yes to you the next time. Okay? So this is the next level down. And the referral post is such an important part of our business because it's a way to grow your business every single day. I mean, get new and more prospects every day. Oh, and look at that. They're back. The stars are here and there's a whole bunch of money. Okay, so I know that a lot of you guys are neglecting your follow-up. I know that because I've done it. Okay? I've absolutely neglected my follow-up. I forgot to put them into my list, put them on my Excel sheet, actually following up, okay? It's not the exciting part. The exciting part, what we like, is getting new people. It's posting, it's doing all that. But this is really where you can start building your business if you focus on it. So I hope that you do. All right? Post number 4, so important. So whether they like it or not, you can get them to do a referral post. So a referral post is just them saying, hey, my friend introduced me to this business, to this whitening paste. I'm really excited about it, and I think you guys will be too. It's really funny because in the social media side of the business, we're really focusing on people's social capital, right? Like, what's your social capital? Lauren hit it where it was, you know, how influential you are and how many friends you have. And for me, I have started off with 1,000 friends, right? Maybe I have 2,000, 3,000 friends now, but that's a finite number. How you can really start to grow that is by reaching out to other people and using their network. So you reach out to somebody that has 2,000 friends, that's 2,000 more people that you just hit right there, okay? That's why the referral posts are so important. So it's a really great way to make a little bit of extra money, right? Because you can make $10 per tube. It's simple to ask them. Sorry, I'm getting backwards here. It's simple to ask them to do. It's more simple than asking them to actually join the business, okay? And you're actually going to use it to recruit. So, if you have a good referral post, here's something that we started learning. If you have a really good referral post, then you want to actually turn it into a distributor. Okay, so turning that referral post into a distributor. Yeah, you're going to have to probably give them a few bucks, right? Because you think, wow, I just had a really hot one, I'm going to make $100 off this referral post. But it's more important for your business, trust me, to ask them or tell them, hey, you could have just made $100, $200, $150, whatever it is. Do you want to try this as a business? I can show you how. And if you take them and convert them into the business, that is a really strong, powerful way to get them started because their belief is already there. They already know what you did. You tell them, here's what I did. I did this simple post. We got 10 comments. I responded like this, and I sent this message. And they already saw that it worked with their audience. So they can then keep building on that. Okay? And then also ask their friends to do a referral post. Okay, so if you can imagine it, let's say I have a friend, and that person does a referral post for me, and I get 20 comments. I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested. Maybe I sell 10 tubes, right? I'm going to follow up with all 10 of those people, tell them the same thing. How did you like it? Hey, you know there's a business behind this? I'm also going to follow up with the 10 people that didn't purchase. Because some people they already have white tea. Maybe they don't have $20 to spend on a whitening toothpaste. Okay, maybe it's just not the right time for them. But you can ask them to do the business as well by doing a referral post. Hey, would you like to get a tube for free? I can show you how. So you can see how these referral posts lead to such a huge web. 2,000 people for each friend, right? So you're reaching out, someone does a referral post for you and they have 2,000 friends. And then you get 10 leads off them and they all have 2,000 friends. This is how your business can keep going and going and going. And you can have what we love in sales or in business, which is an endless amount of leads. As long as you have somebody to talk to, you're in business. Trust me. Okay, so focus on being able to do that and moving it forward. Never-ending leads. He's right. He's absolutely right. Okay, so this one didn't get saved, but that's okay. All right, so recruiting posts. Guys, we want to talk about recruiting posts. This is going to show your audience what you're doing. That's what this is all about. Okay, because you've probably done 3 posts, and tell me if this happens to you guys. You guys have done 3 posts, and then one of your friends calls you up and is like, what are you even doing? Or messages you. What are you even doing, right? Those are the hot ones. Those are the ones that you want to jump on. But there's a lot of people out there that are thinking that same thing and not actually asking you. Okay, so you want to do a referral post. This one goes, did you know you make money from your cell phone? Okay, it's free to join, no minimums, instant retail profit, amazing product, work as much or as little as you want. God, that sounds like a business I want to join, right? Absolutely, that sounds like the perfect business. So make sure you guys are doing these referral posts. It's going to show your audience what you're doing. You want to make it relatable to your audience. A lot of times, a lot of people are out there thinking that they're in a 9-to-5 or their situation is different than yours. But let them know what your situation was. Okay, so bring it back to yourself. So, like for my wife, Trish, how are you? Good. Okay. For my wife, she was in a 9-to-5 in commercial real estate, and it was like everything was great. I mean, from the outside, it looked wonderful, making good money, climbing a ladder, doing really well, getting promotions. Okay, but the truth, and she'll tell you this tomorrow. I won't take the whole story, but or later today. But she was right for the picking. It just so happened that her husband happened to be in a network marketing company and was doing facials, so I picked her. Okay, but you don't know who you're going to be talking to. Okay, so make your post relatable. You only want to do these 2 times a month. All right, 1 to 2 times a month. You don't want to be posting too much. One thing I also have learned is asking people to join your team is not the best way. So change join my team to start your own business. Nobody cares about you. Okay? They care about themselves. Maybe they do care about you, but they probably care about themselves a little bit more. Let's say that. All right? So start your own business. That's going to help you guys. Okay? This is going to start building your team. And then we also want to do recognition posts, guys. Go back. Right there? All right, good. Hey, move that one up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In a little bit, yeah. Okay, so recognition posts. Guys, your recognition post is just celebrate people. I mean, let's get excited. You know, like this isn't your normal 9-to-5 job where if you do a good job, someone tries to take credit from you. You know, we want to promote people when they're doing it. Okay, you want to use it as a recruiting tool as well. You know, if I post that, hey, I just had 5 people hit LOI, I just had 5 people hit executive, I got people going on this trip with me. It's actually going to work in my favor. It's also going to work in my distributor's favor, right? So it's like everybody wins. It's a win-win. So keep those going. Recognition posts are so important because in the lives that we're living today, there's so many people that aren't out there getting recognized for the hard work that they're doing. And when they come into Nu Skin and they start getting recognized, it literally changes their life. It changes the way that they feel about themselves. It changes the way that they feel about what they're doing. It gives them confidence. And when you can boost someone's self-confidence, you can keep them in this business. Because that's what this business is about, is making people better, making them happier. Okay? People are going to say, wow, I'm just like her. I'm just like him. So when you're doing this recognition post, you want to mention, you know, a little bit about the person. So this one talks about a girl, and you know, oh, she's a stay-at-home mom. You know, she ran her own business, or you know, she's been stay-at-home since college or high school or whatever it is. Talk about that person so that people can relate themselves to them. Okay? Because Facebook is about relationships. All right, selling other products. We hear a lot about this. Okay? The way to sell other products in this business is to create a closed group. You go up to little groups. You create a closed group. We have a great video on this also. And relate it to yourself. Okay? Look at that beauty. Okay, so there's Trisha's Balanced Beauty right there. And she put her name in it. You know what's not in there? Nu Skin. Nothing about it. And you know what's great? Is that Ryan Apierski and everybody here love that. They're like, forget us. Forget about us. This is the you revolution. Okay, so this is about us. Build yourself up. This is not the Nu Skin beauty page. It's not the AP24 plus you know, some lipstick page or anything like that. It's about an individual building their brand. And that's very important. You want to add customers and friends. So you can add people into groups. You want to send them a message. Most people like to send them a message before they add them, saying, would you like to be added? If you have somebody that's a good family, a good friend, or you know, they support your business, maybe they're a customer, you want to add them and then send them a message, hey, I added you to this group. I'm going to be doing deals in here. I'm going to be running specials. I'm going to be showing some of our other great products. Okay? Really important. And then post here about other products. All right? These are our social favorites right here. These are the best social media products for a few reasons. First of all, they're cheap. Second of all, they're demonstratable, right? The whitening paste, demonstratable. All you gotta do is smile. The glacial mud is hilarious, okay? All the lipsticks and everything are demonstratable. Really fun products, okay? And then run specials for your customers in there. So one thing that we're seeing a lot of is people running specials on their regular Facebook. You don't want to do too much of that because it devalues the product. People are just gonna wait around for your next special, right? Like, so keep that at $20. Keep that everything through there. And then, hey, maybe you can join if you join my group, we'll be running some specials in here. Okay? You want to keep your profile strictly to AP24. AP24 is a great product. It's a great product to make money with, and it's an even better product to build a business with. Okay? So you guys want to focus on building the business. It's really a marketing tool. Because they want to see your profile and say, wow, this person's doing a business with this simple whitening paste. I could absolutely do that. Okay? And then use your own results, even the embarrassing ones. All right, so here's me doing the whitening, the glacial marine mud mask. All right, which really works on guys. So all for the men in here. All right, and no photos. Jeez, it really works on the men because you know you're allowed to play with mud as a guy. Like that's allowed, right? So real quick, should I do a quick volunteers and interactive thing, or do you not have time for that? We don't have time. Okay. Cool. I was gonna make someone do the Macarena, but no big deal. All right. So that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kyle. So awesome. So is everyone clear on what the system is?
Yes.
Okay. I started posting February 20th. So I want you guys to just think about what Lauren talked about earlier, how she said that some people it takes 7-8 times. And so I know she said that first time that you post, it's kind of like a woo, it's like ding, 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 so many customers. But I will tell you that even every single time I post on the toothpaste, I have found it fascinating that actually the last 60 days, I've gotten a decent amount of repeat customers who want a lot more than just one tube because their whole house wants it. And I have new people that are like, okay, I think it's time I try that whitening toothpaste that you're posting about. But even more important than that, on a recruiting standpoint, I, in the past 4 days, you guys, have had so many conversations where every single person is like, I have been watching you. And if half of what you have said is true, then I want to do it. And they know me. I was telling Marvin, I don't really like fib. It's really hard for me to lie. My husband's like, it's hard for me to keep secrets. That's why I wait till the last day to buy Christmas presents, because I'll probably tell you or give it to you early. And so what you guys have to realize is that people are watching you. And that's why it is so important to stick to the toothpaste, to stay consistent. Listen, I've been doing it for 8 months. What I've created in 8 months is literally, I think my husband does not even know what's going on. He feels like he's in a cloud of a dream because he's like, my wife just started posting. She's on the phone all the time. She just went for it. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. And that's why I'm on a mission to help so many people so fast, because it's so simple, it's so fun, and all I made it a point to do was start one new person a day doing this and teaching them how to do this. And I literally keep it so simple that anyone can do it. And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. There's no fancy schmancy, all these things. And that's why people are successful. So just stick with it, stay consistent. It's working. So we're so excited to move on from there. Is there any questions? Real quick. Okay, I see 2 questions. We'll just take them real quick.
So, this is great. But my question is, if you have someone that hasn't been posting on Facebook, or they have their Facebook full of political controversy, what do you tell them?
Okay. I think that you have to be consciously starting to post on Facebook before you do a toothpaste post. If you have someone that is not active on Facebook or highly controversial on Facebook, and they want to be successful at this, and they're open to coaching, I say for the next, whatever you decide, 2 weeks, 30 days, do a post about your family, do something every single day, and then do it. There does need to be a break. If someone is highly controversial, or say they're used to just sharing stuff, they need to start being active through social media. And I feel like that's a part of our job, to prep them in that. So I think that, my sister-in-law has not been on Facebook, and she called me and she said, okay, I want to do this business. I said, first of all, you need to get Facebook, and second of all, just start posting, and then we'll talk in a couple of weeks. Just start posting, add all your friends, find everyone through Facebook. So did that answer a little bit of your question? Okay, one more. We'll have a Q&A later too. Who was it? It was you, right? Okay, that was your question. Okay, awesome. Okay.